Hey y'all, it's Amy. This is going to be a tarot and oracle reading. I want to use my homemade oracle first because that just feels right. This might be a Parks reading. I don't know. I just really want to put my Parks playlist on shuffle. We're starting with Take Her to the Moon. So Take Her to the Moon by Water Parks. One of the cutest songs in all of history. Highly encourage you to go listen to it. So what needs to come out of my little homemade Bobo oracle deck? What do we need? We have cards 6 and 79. Virgo, and you are a baddie. I mean, there's some pretty bad Virgos I know in my life. What else? Anything else? You don't have to be a Virgo for this to be yours. I'm just saying. Maybe you have a Virgo placement because Blame the Stars is on the bottom of the deck, which is my like astrology card. Also the letter C and the number 123. 42 is also on the back of the deck. The answer to life, the universe, and everything. What is your budget? Or how is your budget? I don't know. Anyway, let's do some tarot now. So Virgo, the letter C, and the message, you are a baddie. I want to make my way into your kiss. I want to live inside your mind next to your favorite songs. Also, possibly the dates of August 32nd to September 22nd. Okay, no. My cards are being obstinate. Obstinate. I don't know. 10 of Swords. Hearing put it to bed. Put your self-doubt to bed, especially. The Queen of Coins. That was the old you, that person who worried and, you know, the person who like didn't control their finances and lived a little bit recklessly. Here's the thing, babe. You can still be nurturing and calm and have control of your budget and have control of your house and still be a baddie. That's where Virgo is coming in. It's Virgo energy. You can have Virgo energy and still be a baddie, my darling. Yeah. Like I said, how is your budget? Like, okay. So here's how this is in my head. This is like somebody who, you know, like when you're younger, you overdraft a few times because you're not paying too much attention. You're just living life, vibing. And then like something happens and you're like, I gotta stop. I can't do this anymore. This isn't sustainable. So you decide to shift into a more, I wanted to say reckless. No, the opposite of reckless. A more like, oh, now I'm hearing wholesome. A more steady energy. A more stable energy. Where you just have better control over your finances. I'm hearing your vices even. So for some of you, you may like be either quitting substances of some sort or at least like getting better control over it. Like maybe not stopping drinking entirely, but like, you know, only drinking on the weekends or only like having a glass of wine with dinner or something like that. Like getting better management of your vices along with your finances, your responsibilities. 5 of Coins on the deck, and like for some of you it feels like the end of an era. There is a sense of loss here. Like you feel like you're losing your youth, but like I said, I'm here to remind you, you can still be a baddie and have a positive amount of money in your checking account. You can still be a baddie and not drink yourself into a blackout every weekend. You can still be a baddie and, I don't know, have a cat. Trying to think of like responsible things that are also like duh. I don't know. Temperance. For some of you, yeah, you are cutting back on alcohol or cutting it out of your life completely. That may also be why I'm drawn to the Water Parks playlist. Because like Austin Knight, I'm pretty sure does not drink. I'm seeing if this is the one. Little Violence is on. I can't remember if it's this song. Hold up. Basically, they have a song that's like, so get your coke off my bus. Sober life, right? Look that up, I guess. Yeah, you can rein in your vices. You can get better control over the responsibilities in your life. You can make healthy decisions and still be a baddie. You can go to rehab and still be a baddie. You can graduate rehab and never touch your substance of choice again and still be a baddie, okay? You aren't losing your zest. You're losing something that is not healthy for you. King of Wands and the Knight of Wands. You can still be a baddie. You can still make baddie moves. You may or may not be able to still go out to the clubs, like kind of depending on, depending on your personal needs. Know yourself. Know your limits. You don't necessarily have to leave everything in the past when you make these decisions to move toward a healthier lifestyle. You need to be smart. You need to know what your triggers are and what will make you revert. But you can also find alternatives, like if you really like going out to the club, going out to the bars, because you enjoy the social scene, maybe pick up like the Pokemon trading card game. There's still places that have like, weekly like meetings and stuff, right? Find friends who play Magic the Gathering or Dungeons and Dragons. Those are social events. Like find a board game group. Find alternatives for socializing. Find a group of friends or convince your group of friends to go out for a dinner each week together, or to get over at someone's house and watch a show or watch movies, right? Find what it is that drew you to that. If it was the socializing, find social outlets. If it was the loud music and the lights and like the sensory of it all, try to recreate that somewhere for yourself. If it was like the lights and the music, find some really cool lights to put in your room and get a really nice speaker that your neighbors won't complain about. But, something that will help you recreate that sensory experience. The skating rink. I know. But for real, like, think creatively about alternatives that still give you what you sought in those previous environments. Now it's the song War Crimes. Was it this song? I think it was this song where he says that. I don't know. Yeah, it literally is. I just can't find it. Anyway. I'm looking at it. I just can't see it. So yeah. What was it about the places you did these substances? Justice coming out, sliding out with my finger. What was it about these places that you partook in, whatever it is, that made you feel like a baddie before? Look for what happened at the core. Was it that you got to feel like a different person for a bit with theater? Was it that you just got to forget who you were for a bit? Have you ever sat by water? I'm just saying, and that's, I'm being a little playful there, but like, alternatives exist that can give you the same fulfillment that you felt. And you can still have your zest. You can still be a baddie and be clean. You can still be a baddie and have money in your bank account. You aren't going to lose your zest just because you shift away from that vice. You're still a baddie because you're you. I'm rooting for you. I hope you have a great week.